Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome to another RebelScum.com video review. And today we are reviewing from Crimson Dawn Sabers, the Invictus Saber. This thing is really cool. So this was given to us by Crimson Dawn Sabers, and I have their information, of course, right here. And we will refer to their information a few times so you guys can go check them out. They are, well, local to us here at RebelScum.com. They are down here in Texas. And they build all kinds of awesome custom sabers with awesome electronics, full light up blades. Here's the blade that we have for our saber right here. And you also get an awesome amount of accessories to go along with your saber. You get your charging cord, which is USB, so that is really nice. You can plug it in pretty much to any block that you have. And then this just plugs right here above the activator button, and you can get it all charged up real nice and easy. Also, you get a nice little Allen wrench in this little baggie here. Come on out. He's camera shy. And in addition to that Allen wrench, and I'll go over this piece again when we put in the saber blade, but you have these little Allen screws right here, and that is to keep the saber blade in place. So you just take your little Allen wrench here, you just lefty-loosey, righty-tighty it depending on what you need to do. But say you lefty-loosey it a little bit too much and this falls out and you lose it, they provide you with a couple of spares just in case, which is very nice of them. So I'm going to put those back in this bag so I don't lose them, because I will if I don't. So there's that. So there is some cool literature that comes along with their business card here. Of course, here they are on social media, so go ahead and give them a look and please follow them. Here's their website right here, crimsondawn.com. I mean, they got that right on time, I think. And there's a contact number for them as well. On the back, it gives you some other words and things. I'll go ahead and read that. Warning, this product is not intended for use with children under 5 years of age. So don't give this to a 5-year-old. I mean, this is, for the market of collectible custom sabers, this is pretty affordable, but it is still expensive in comparison to buying a lightsaber off the Walmart shelf. Don't hit people or animals, and be careful when you use it indoors. So yeah, don't take your saber and just start smacking people on the street with it. That's not right. Don't do that. And don't do it saying you did it in the name of Crimson Dawn either, because they said don't do it. Only use USB charging cables supplied by Crimson Dawn. That's pretty good. You don't want to just buy another cable because it might not be the right cable and it might not charge properly, or it could maybe overload it. If you happen to lose your charging cable, they do sell replacements on their website. And at one point before we were doing this, we thought we had misplaced ours. And we were able to get a new cable from them within a couple of days. Not only did we get our replacement, but we got it really fast. So they do sell replacements, and they're very cheap. I think it was like less than $5. So there you go. Charge the saber at least 2 hours before initial use. The button will pulse while charging. When the button stops pulsing, the saber is fully charged. Do not disassemble the saber. Disassembling the saber will void your warranty. So don't try to do some custom work yourself. It's because if you break something and you try to send it in and say, hey, this came busted, they're going to know. And if you have any issues or questions about your sabers, please submit a ticket, use or live chat on our website, or call us. And they are very communicable, so they should answer. And then there's some little awesome instructional information about how to use your saber on the inside. But before I do that, I'm going to read about this specific saber. They have several models on their website here. I'm going to pull that up for you guys. So here on their website, here is their homepage, crimsondawn.com. You can see their logo there. They've got some fun little fan art. Then they get right into it. Featured collection sabers. There's all kinds of different models with some really cool hilt designs. Y'all can see those. You can go to view all, and then as you go, there's more, and there's even some hilts that you'll recognize. There's actual canonical based design hilts that they've done. Let's see, but they also do accessories. They do release stands, and their saber stand is only $10, and it's an acrylic stand. They also release specific dueling sets, specific dueling sabers. And then they get into the Crimson Dawn difference where they talk about their batteries, their color changing lights, their flashing class, all that cool stuff. And we'll go over that here in a moment. The materials they use, and there's also, let's see, where is it? There's also a lot of awesome accessories you can get as well. Parts and accessories, there we go. So it's this lovely tab right here at the top. Click on Sabers, you can click on, oh, they also have swag and a support tab. Parts and accessories. Let's see, Saber accessories. So you can get different blades. You can get plugs in case you don't want to have your blade on display. You can get other batteries, stands, charging cables, of course. Time shining kits, that's cool. Adapters. Saber clips, so you can clip them to your belt so you can walk around with your lightsaber. Display boxes for your saber, that's really nice. Colored blades. Oh, a dueling mask, in case you want to do some fencing. And there's also a grip wrap, which we have, but not in this video right this second, where you can just, it's a leather grip that goes along the bottom of your hilt, and you can tie it off to your belt versus having a saber clip. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the Crimson Dawn difference. Rechargeable lithium-ion batteries. All of our batteries are powered by long-lasting lithium-ion batteries. These batteries are protected by a charging circuit, and every saber comes with a charging cord that you can plug into any USB port for the utmost inconvenient charging, which is really nice. The charging port. Most of our sabers have a recharge port built right in with no extra cost. Just plug in your saber. There's no need to take your saber apart, which also very nice. It's nice. You can, because this saber hilt is incredibly modular, in case you want to have it sent in to have other things added or have the hilt changed or swap out hilt pieces, I suppose, from other versions of their hilts. So there's lots and lots of cool pieces you can take apart here. And there's the battery. There's the little circuit board. But despite the ease of disassembling it so you could have them customize it or send you other parts to swap out, you know, different saber sleeves or emitters or what have you, it's really nice that that charging port is right there, right out in the open, so you can just plug it directly in versus having to disassemble it, because there are some saber companies that do have a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for, complicated battery changing or charging if it's a rechargeable battery. And it's just really nice that theirs works in the manner that they do. Go ahead and get that reassembled. And of course, it's really easy to reassemble. And it's a lot of fun to play with. RGB color changing. With this feature, there is no need to choose a blade color because you can change it whenever you want. This is a standard feature on most sabers and takes a lot of the guesswork out of choosing the right color for a gift. Flash on clash. Every saber, even our stunt sabers without sound, have flash on clash. That means when the saber detects an impact, the saber will flash. It's pretty cool if we do say so ourselves. I think that's pretty cool too. Internal saber chassis. Every Crimson Dawn saber is built with a sturdy internal chassis to keep everything secure inside. It protects the parts inside the saber from moving and getting damage from shocks and impacts. Polycarbonate blades. All of our sabers come with a 36-inch blade made of trans white polycarbonate suitable for dueling. The tips of the blade are bolted in to prevent losing them. We also use blade film to ensure even illumination. Aircraft aluminum hilts. Our hilts are made from T6061 aluminum. This particular alloy is the most common grade of aluminum used in the aerospace industry. Even baffle systems in firearm sound suppressors are made from this alloy, so we are confident it will serve your saber well. Metal power buttons. Our sabers feature stainless steel anti-vandal switches at no extra charge. They are recessed and not only look amazing, but are also extremely durable so they won't break. Sound and light effects. Our EFX line of sabers come packed with sound and light features that are extremely easy to configure. Power up, power down, swing, impact, blaster block, flash on clash, lock up, color changing, multiple sound fonts, sleep mode, mute mode, volume control, etc. Our sabers do it all, and you won't need any software to use these features. So that's the difference with Crimson Dawn. And now, let's go to our Invictus, shall we? So here's what we have in front of us. Like I said, it's the Invictus. This one is an awesome saber, originally designed by the guys at Crimson Dawn Sabers. It is a really, really cool design. I love the vent here with all the octagonal holes. Really like that. It looks so cool. I like the grip. This grip kind of reminds me of Vader's saber, but it also kind of reminds me of one of the Episode 2 Jedi sabers, as if this was a Sith version of one of those, or a dark version of one of those. I like the ribbed activator switch right here. I think that's pretty cool. And I like that it's just that nice gunmetal black offset by that bright aluminum chrome color. It looks really, really good. I think it really makes this saber stand out. All right. I know we haven't even gotten to playing with the actual saber yet, but the Invictus. So we already talked about, it's an aircraft aluminum hilt, but the specifications are, it's 1 by 36 inch high. It comes with a 1 by 36 inch high blade. Illuminated stainless steel switch, durable internal chassis, staff coupler compatible. That's pretty cool. So if you add a staff extension to this, because they do staff sabers as well, and they look awesome. It looks like you could do that. Rechargeable battery, in-hilt recharge port, USB charging cable, multiple blade modes, flash on clash, blaster deflect, lockup, fade on, fade off, power saving hibernation modes, and a smooth swing. The description of the Invictus is, this is the original saber from which the Invictus class sabers derive. Originally constructed by Lord Harkin as his personal sidearm, a faithful replica is now available for collectors. This is fan lore. For those of you who are like, who's Lord Harkin? Measuring in at 13.5 inches long, the Invictus gives enormous leverage for two-handed saber users. The entire saber is adorned with grooves for grip, fins for proper heat, dissipation, and a vented emitter that is both impressive in form as well as function. There's lore to this as well, which is pretty cool. So they wrote out a bunch of lore for this, and there's even some fan art for it. I'm not going to go too much into that because we've already gone a good amount into this video, and we haven't even actually played with the saber yet. So let's get to that. There's instructions on how to play with this saber, and you would think, well, it's just a lightsaber. You just turn it on and you swing it around, and it's that simple, right? You would be wrong because of all the awesome features that this thing has. There's more to it than just turning it on and swinging it around and banging it against stuff. So on the business card, you just fold it up, and there's all of your instructions. Waking the lightsaber. Wake up, man. Come on. Wake up. Time for school. Hold down the main button for 1 second. A sound will play. and the LED around the main button will illuminate. The saber is now in awake mode, so we're going to do that. 1. Okay, it wasn't a long enough second, I guess. 1. Now it's awake. See the little red light right there? Power button functions while blade is on. Oh, okay. It's not on right now. Let's go to functions while blade is off. Hold the main button for 0.5 seconds. The main button LED will flash 1 time. This will change the volume. There are 3 options: mute, medium, and high. Oh, okay. Okay, so 0.5 seconds.
Balanced blade.
I don't know. I couldn't quite understand that.
Beating blade. Volatile blade.
Oh, okay. That changes the, I guess, how the blade flashes or illuminates. Haven't quite gotten to that part yet, though. Hold the main button for 1 second. The main button LED will flash 2 times. This will select the blade effect. Oh, okay, so that's what we just did. Hold the main button for 1.5 seconds. The main button will flash 3 times. This will cycle through the available audio scores, and it does play music, which we will try not to do as awesome as it sounds, because then this video will just get taken down. Hold the main button for 2 seconds. The main button will flash 4 times. This will cycle through the 6 sound fonts. Hold the main button for 10 seconds. This will put the saber into hibernation. If the saber is idle for 10 minutes, it will enter hibernation automatically, which is really nice. That's the awesome power saving features that it has. Okay, so let's turn it on.
Balanced blade.
So it is pretty bright. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's very bright. Oh, that's so bright. Okay. All right. Let's put on the blade before we start playing with the blade on features. So just to put on the blade, you just take it, slide it right there into the emitter. Take your Allen wrench. There are 2 little screws. You just tighten them down till they're snug. You don't want to over tighten it because you will damage the blade. Nice and snug, not coming out. You can swing it. All right, now we'll turn it back on again. Now right now it's got a nice, almost lavender color. You can hear the sound, sounds really good. There's the flash on clash. Genji, come here. Oh, I wasn't serious. I was gonna whack you with it.
I know what you're gonna do.
Are you gonna let me whack you with it?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Just want to give you that false sense of hope that you might hit.
Oh. Okay. So while it's on, tap the main button to activate the saber deflection. So if we just tap it, we can pretend like we're deflecting blaster bolts. All that cool stuff. That's a lot of fun. Hold the main button for 1/2 second. The main button LED will flash 1 time, then release to activate the saber lockup. Hold the main button for 1 second. The main button LED will flash 2 times, then release to activate color turning mode. Once your desired color is reached, tap the main button to set the color. Oh, okay, so it'll flash 2 times. So we hold it down for a second. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So now it's like a nice deep blue. Now we're back over to like, oh, now we're turning to, wow. That's a, ooh. I like that. That's really cool. And then whenever we reach the color we want, we'll just tap it again, and then that'll lock it into place. Come on. I didn't tap you yet. There we go. All right. Okay. So now we've done that. That's more or less pretty much how the saber is. And I really like that you don't have to just have a fixed color set. There are a lot of other saber making companies that just give you one saber and tell you, okay, here's the color you get, and that's all that you get. And in case you want to just change it for later, or I don't know, maybe you decide you don't want to be on the dark side anymore and you want to have that awesome, brilliant blue color, and well, you're just locked in unless you pay this exorbitant fee to have them customize it, or pay even more than that and just buy a whole nother saber altogether. This saber is nice and affordable. It's at a very awesome and competitive price. It is available on their website as it is right now for $179.99. That might sound like a lot to pay for a lightsaber, but being around other saber companies, going to conventions, and even having a couple of custom sabers in my own collection, and comparing it to legacy sabers today, it is incredibly competitive with its price, with its modularity, with its customability. There's so much you can do with this saber hilt. It is so awesome. So go to crimsondawn.com if there's an awesome saber you're looking for. And if you're wondering, they do dark sabers with custom colors. So they even have the dark saber blade. It looks awesome. Seriously, guys, go check them out. They have so many cool things going. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this rebelscum.com video review where we reviewed the Crimson Dawn Invictus lightsaber. I had a lot of fun playing with this. Thank you so much for letting us play with this lightsaber. And I'm going to go whack Gingy with it here in a minute. That's right. You won't be able to stop me. Not this time.
Well, if I do.
Well, I don't know. I guess I didn't think I'd get that far. Get a better plan. Go check out rebelscum.com for awesome daily content, articles, videos, and news. Make sure you like and subscribe to us on social media and, of course, here on YouTube as well. Let us know in the comments what you think about this saber, and what do you think in comparison to some of the other third-party saber brands, much like this one. Does this one really wow you? This brand does wow me. I love the customization. Like I said, I love how I can just unscrew this bit and go grab another saber, screw it on, maybe have a double blade or have a staff saber or what have you. Lots of cool, awesome customability. And incredibly affordable. The price really did blow me away. What did y'all think? Like I said, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the forums, for those of you who like to collect sabers. And make sure you go to rebelscumshop.com for awesome original merch here from rebelscum.com. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.